Composting from garbage to garden. Did you know that composting can save you money? If composting can become a part of your everyday life, not only will you produce gorgeous vegetables, but it can save you so much money by not having to buy nutrients each year. That is from Emma 2014. What is composting? Composting is nature's process of recycling decomposed organic materials into a rich soil known as compost. And that is from RecycleWorks 2014. Some commonly used materials to compost are vegetable rinds, strawberry stems, green bean cuttings, some grass clippings, some green leaves, and some plant cuttings. And you are going to throw these items away anyways, so why not help yourself and the environment by composting? How to compost. Carbon-rich brown materials, you need dead brown leaves, dead flowers, and newspaper all cut up, and scraps, and some nitrogen-rich green materials, some green grass clippings, and some of the orange and vegetable and fruit rinds. And to begin composting, you layer the brown material and green material along with the soil. So you would have a compost bin, and you put the brown and green layered, and the composting in the middle with the brown leaves on top and the soil spread over it. And you have to keep the soil moist, because if you don't, if it gets too wet or too dry, the plants won't grow properly. And you have to turn and mix the compost pile every few weeks to get the most effectiveness out of this compost pile. Composting is easy for you and good for the environment. How does composting help the environment? Composting prevents pollution. Composting organic materials that have diverted from landfills ultimately avoids the production of methane and leachate formulations in the landfills, and that is from Environmental Benefits 2013. And this is, if you compost your food waste, it restores the soil health and erosion control, soil fertility, and pH balance, produces better crop yields. It recycles nutrients, supports healthy root development, and supports plant disease and pests. And it also preserves water and carbon. And the food waste, if you put the food waste in landfills, it releases methane gas, which with a warming effect 25 times more potent than CO2, and creates a toxic leachate, which pollutes the waterways and increases the cost of trash, its supply and demand. By composting, you're contributing to clean air and water, bountiful crops, and diverse wildlife and beautiful landscapes. It is so simple to start your own compost garden. Better for the environment too. This is a video that explains a little bit about composting. We're only going to watch a clip of it.
If you're like most Americans, after you do this, you do a lot of this. Multiply that by 300 million people doing it 3 times a day, and you have 31 million tons of food each year going straight into a landfill. What's worse, this food waste emits methane gas, something more dangerous for the earth than carbon dioxide. And that is why composting is the new recycling.
Okay. And composting your own waste keeps it from going to the landfills. Why not help yourself save money and protect the environment all at once? Start composting today. And these are my references. You can go ahead and pan it out. time was that?